when you look at number 1 right here, okay, if you read the question, so we have some information that's given. They gave you the profit for the caps they sold, for the sweatshirts they sold. They told you the total profit. They told you the total number of caps and sweatshirts together. So in order to find out the numbers, we have to use some variables. So you can say let x be or let y be, or as simple as x equals 2 and y equals 2. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a bad example first. The bad example is this. Some students are going to write this. X equals to caps, and then y is equal to sweatshirts. This is bad. The reason why this is bad, because it does not provide the specifics. Like what part of caps? The logo, the color, the smell? And what about it? What about the caps and sweatshirts? It's too vague. And you know who should be vague? Lawyers and maybe politicians. Okay, they're always very vague. But we want to be specific. Okay, so we don't want to say just caps and sweatshirts. We want to say X to be the number of caps, and Y would be the number of sweatshirts. You have to provide the specific aspect of the caps and sweatshirts so that we understand what you're talking. Okay, so again, do not just write down X equals to caps, Y equals to sweatshirts. At a minimum, you've got to say, oh, it's the number of caps and the number of sweatshirts. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you to see if you could write down 2 equations. One equals to 109, and the other one equals to 317. Okay, so can you write down 2 equations, one equal to 109 and the other one equal to 317? Okay. What is equal to 109? Louder. What is equal to 109? X plus Y. Okay, it's very simple. The number of caps plus the number of sweatshirts, they should equal to 109. That's what the question says. And we're going to translate it to a math equation. And then what is equal to 317? We say 2x plus 5y because 2x is the profit from selling total caps, and 5y will be the profit from selling all the sweatshirts. So now we have 2 equations, and we can solve them. So would you do a substitution or elimination in this case? Probably elimination. So if we could do elimination, we try to do elimination because it makes our lives better. So I'm going to multiply the top equation by -2. Why -2, we ask? Because we have 2x down the bottom, and we want to have -2x so that we can easily eliminate the x. Now, you may eliminate the y. It doesn't really matter. It's your choice. Okay, so that's how we're going to set it up. And we say, all right, the 2x and -2x, they're going to be canceled out. So you've got 3y, it's equal to 99. So y is equal to 33. So like, hey, I got the number of sweatshirts. It's going to be 33 sweatshirts. If you know the number of sweatshirts be 33, that means you can also find out the number of caps because x plus y, which is now 33, it's equal to 109. So if you subtract 33 on both sides, you've got x equals to 76. So you can write down a complete sentence for your interpretation of the solution. You would say, they sold 76 caps and 33 sweatshirts. Okay. Now, at the beginning of this part, we're gonna give you a little bit more assistance. We break it down to 4 separate steps. So hopefully you get a good hang of the procedure. We always like to set up the variable, write the equation, solve the system, then we interpret the solution. But if you look at your next few pages, all right, if you flip to the 3rd page or the 4th page, you can see that we are not going to guide you all the way. So you should be capable of knowing that, all right, if you want to solve these variables, you gotta set it up with the variables. Make sure you know what the variables are representing. Then you write the equations, solve the equation, and then you get these solutions.